I'm a little bit pessimistic about our girl Colette. Look at this shot! This shadow is bullying me! Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy the Chief, aka the Chef, aka Colette Pat, bringing you a brand new episode of Brawl Stars. Where inside of today's video, we're gonna be checking out the latest sneak peek for the new update coming out inside of Brawl Stars, where we're gonna be diving into the newest brawler Colette, telling you guys everything you need to know, as well as showing you guys some cool new skins coming out inside of the update. Now, Supercell announced that Colette's gonna be the latest and greatest brawler inside of Brawl Stars, who will be appearing on the Brawl Pass for when you hit tier 30 if you have the Brawl Pass unlocked. Like Gale, as well as Surge, Colette is going to be the latest chromatic brawler, to where her chances to be unlocked are going to start off as a legendary, and then over time and as new seasons come out, she's going to be easier and easier to unlock. So let's go ahead and dive into what Colette actually does. So Colette's main attack is going to end up being called Taxing Shot. What it's going to do, unique to any other attack inside of Brawl Stars, is do a percentage of damage depending on how much HP your opponent has left. It's going to do 35% damage with a minimum damage of 280 damage at maximum level, which is so weak. But guys, if you have a Frank with 10,000 HP, this shot is going to do 3,500 damage, which is pretty crazy. For the super called Time to Collect, it's going to make Colette strike through targets as well as come backwards and deal damage both times that Colette goes through the enemies. Super great for finishing off enemies after you weaken them with your main attack. And then for Colette's gadget, she's got an amazing shot called Nah-Uh, where she's going to deal 40% of her current health as damage. So if Colette had something like 5,000 health, this is going to deal 2,000 damage to your target. Super good for finishing people off, but obviously you can only use it 3 charges per match. Finally, Colette's star power is called Push It. All enemy brawlers hit by Colette's charge are carried to the farthest point of attack. Basically, she's going to push these enemies onwards. Without further ado, let's go check out Colette and get into some action. Now, you guys know that I was already a little bit worried about Colette as far as things went inside of Solo Showdown, just due to the fact that Colette's single target damage against brawlers is oh so weak. One thing to note is that Colette does a base amount of damage against targets, such as boxes. It doesn't go based off of like percent HP of a box. 1,400 straight up at max level. And let's go and see if we can find some enemies and see if we can take them out. Now, Skull Creek, to be honest, actually sort of tripped me out. They turned it from dark mode to light mode inside of Brawl Stars. By the way, do you guys use dark mode or light mode on your devices? If you guys use light mode, you guys need to see someone. All right, but check this out. 1,600, 1,000, 600. This is where you can see Colette getting weaker and weaker. This is why it's going to be super difficult to 1v1 enemies as Colette. If I was playing Brock right there, that would have done 4,500 damage, but as Colette, doing the percent damage just over time, it's not going to be as fun. 2,500, then 1,700, then 1,100. Look at this. We can't even kill a Carl who has 300 damage, and that's why it's going to be oh so important when playing Colette to make sure that you end up using your super to finish off opponents. Now, I literally just missed everything right there. That's awkward. By the way, this new winning and losing animation right here, absolutely amazing. So good. Let's try this again. As I was saying, Colette is going to find a lot of difficulty trying to kill brawlers inside of 1v1, besides obviously her gadget and her super, which you can use up. Now, Colette's super does take about 4 hits to get charged up inside of Brawl Stars. So you're going to need to hit an enemy 4 times and then hit your super and end up lining it up. So as you can see, really nice burst damage off the top, but then over time, you're just going to get weaker and weaker. And that's when you need to use something like your gadget to finish an enemy off. So check this out. 800 damage. That's awkward with my gadgeted up attack, guys. Colette is going to be a really interesting brawler to see how people end up playing her. Oh man, that was bad. Let's go and wait this out right now. I need to heal myself back up, and I'm going to show you guys her gadget when I have full HP to see what I can do. So my health is at 4,800. So if I hit this, it should do a decent amount of damage. Okay, 1,900. That still basically did nothing, guys. Look at the we can't even kill the little Terra Shadow. Okay. This may be the first brawler ever which you guys don't see me use broken inside of the thumbnail. Can this be a record? Let's use our super. This is tragic. This is a tragedy right now. Yeah, as you can tell, guys, I'm a little bit pessimistic about our girl Colette. Look at this shot. This shadow is bullying me. What am I supposed to do about this? Okay, clearly inside of Solo Showdown, this is a brawler that's going to struggle. You think someone like 8-Bit's super good? Well, welcome to Colette, because Colette's really going to have a bad time. Now, I mean, there's still going to be some things you can end up doing as Colette. You're going to be able to weaken people for your teammates, but yeah. Ooh, check out that. That wasn't bad. By the way, Rockwall Brawl, back in Brawl Stars. Let's go, baby. One of my favorite Solo Showdown maps. Anyways, as I was saying, Colette, this is going to be playing Solo Showdown on boss mode, basically. So I'm looking forward to everyone who gets a chance to do this. I actually don't even know how things work when you have, like, You know, by the way, the super, it goes crazy sometimes, but I'm actually not sure how things work once you get energy drinks and everything out. I can't really test it from here, but yeah, safe to say that's going to be interesting once energy drinks get introduced and see what that does to Colette's percentage damage that she gets done. All right, well, let's just keep things moving right now, guys. We're doing just fine. We're going to continually do, I think, a little bit more percentage of damage as we grab more and more power cubes, by the way. Instead of getting the traditional, like, 400 damage buff, you're going to get a little bit more damage you get done. Maybe it is just 400 damage you get extra from whenever you pick up these cubes, guys. 4 brawlers remaining. I want to see if I can truly 1v1 someone right now. See me in the gulag. Let's go. I'm going to do percentage damage shot. That, oh my, I'm so bad. If you miss your super, you're just dead. Look at this. What am I supposed to do? These guys are bullying me! This brawler, I can tell, is going to frustrate me. This brawler is going to frustrate me big time, guys. If you thought Poco was the solo showdown final boss, you've run into a new beast with Colette. Let's go. 2100, 18, 1600, 1100, 3 shots, 4 shots. Does my super do enough? No. How are we going to beat people who have actual brains? So that's a look at Colette inside a solo showdown. Let's try Colette in more typical 3v3. Now, obviously, as you guys can tell, Colette is a brawler that you're going to use to set up kills for other team members. I don't think you're really going to be using Colette when it comes to finishing off people yourself, obviously, unless you use your super, your gadget. You're more or less going to use Colette to set people up to a murder in cold blood, and I think that's probably going to be the best use. Oh my goodness. Did we just score? No, bot 1 is just dumping on us right now, guys. Oh man, we need to call the alarms on this brawler, guys. We need to officially call the alarms. Imagine getting the task to kill people with this brawler in quest. Oh man, if you get the quest with Colette to actually kill people, I feel bad for you. I feel really bad for you because that's not that. Carl is BMing all over me. Guys, this is a struggle bus. I knew this was going to be tough, but this is getting ridiculous, guys. All right. Gale gonna shoot Carl literally into our base, but what are we gonna do? We 3-shot him with 2000 HP and we can't kill him. Oh man. Am I missing something, guys? Am I missing something? You guys know I'm the first person to call a brawler broken. Am I missing something, or is this brawler just garbage, by the way? No. No. Is this what Star Park is about? Torture. Supercell released Colette to torture me. That's basically what this is. Supercell wants to torture our gameplay experience. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, this is extra toxic. Shout out to Barley's star power, because this is extra toxic right now, guys. All right, no more trick shots. Let's finish off this game and regain our dignity. All right, well, yeah, as you guys can see, my initial reviews of Colette are pretty bad. Pretty bad, and this is playing against, you know, bots right now. If we can't stunt all over bots, and this is the type of success we're having, we're probably not going to have a very good time, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see what Supercell does. I think honestly they need to probably increase the base percentage of damage that you do if you're playing this brawler, just because 280, it scales down way too weak. I mean, I think at minimum you should probably do like 800 damage or something like that. We're gonna take the 3v3 victory. Love that new loading screen, but Colette, not gonna be fun to push up inside of solo showdown, or probably even Brawl Stars overall. So checking out the new skins we've got coming out inside of Brawl Stars, guys. Starting off, we've got Superfan M's available for 150 gems. Now checking out Superfan M's, you're gonna get a custom new animation as far as your attack looks. That's gonna look all nice and dandy. For your super, it looks like you get a special, it looks almost like a party thing that you're getting out of it. Looks like your gadget might even have something interesting to it as well. Overall for this skin, honestly, it's hard to really tell too much about the skin looking from top down. So for me, not really my favorite skin. And if I wasn't a dirty gemmer, I'd probably save my gems. Honestly though, the animation here looks really cool, so that's a bonus, but you don't get to see that inside of the game. Next one up is Sugar Rush Sandy. Now Sugar Rush Sandy is gonna be an 80 gem skin. Looking at the skin, it's actually really solid. Honestly, I like this one better than Superfan M's. You've got the little Leon hat, so maybe you can troll people and get them to think that you're a Leon before you actually attack. But Superfan Sandy also has a nice little animation change for the attack where it looks like you're shooting almost waves coming out of it. There's your super that goes on in, you get a star, you get all these nice bubbles. This skin is nice and definitely worth your 80 gems. Low-key, the most broken skin to release inside of this update is actually only 30 gems. Whether it's Tropical Sprout or anything else, Supercell makes some baller 30 gem skins. Now, taking a look at this skin, guys, it's gonna end up being Masked Spike inside of Brawl Stars. Now, apparently there's something like 10 masks or something that you can end up respawning with, and basically with Spike, you spawn with a Brawler mask on your face, you can go ahead and go ham, and as soon as you die, you're gonna end up respawning with a new mask. Now, we have an 8-bit mask on right now, so let's go ahead and perish and see what we end up getting. So I'm gonna lose it. Not that I've ever died to this bot, you know, not on purpose before, guys. That would never happen to someone like me. But once you respawn, you're gonna get a new little mask on your face, and this time around, it looks like, is this a Mortis one? I can't even see. Dude, I'm so blind right now. What am I doing? I think it's Colt. I think it's a Colt mask, guys. Super cool skin, dynamically changing within the game. Super unique. I hope they do more skins like this. If you don't buy this skin, something is wrong with you. Which, by the way, make sure you're using code PAT in the shop. It was definitely a Colt skin. Look at this. Colt, we've got Sprout, we've got Colt, we've got Terra, Terra again, 8-bit, so many different skins, super fun. Not only does Sprout have one of the best skins, if not the best skin inside of Brawl Stars with Tropical Sprout, they did end up releasing Lunar Sprout as the new 150 gem skin. So this one actually looks really clean. If you look how it actually shoots right now, what are you even throwing with this thing? I don't even know. Is it like a moon rock or something? To be honest, I'm a little bit confused, but you're gonna get a custom animation, getting a beautiful new wall for Lunar Sprout, where, listen, I'm like so blind right now. Are these little satellites on top of planets? This skin is super cool. The only thing is that Tropical Sprout at 30 gems is just such a good deal. This skin is super cool. You guys have to have it, but make sure you're still using Tropical Sprout if you're a real one. Last but not least on our list is gonna be El Atomico Primo. Now, this is the only star point skin they're gonna release with this update. Look at how dope this skin is. You've got a little poison trail flying off of you. You go ahead and punch on in, and guys, this skin's only 10,000 star points. Without a doubt, one of the best values there is inside of Brawl Stars. Now, the jump isn't anything crazy or too much else, but realistically, for a star point skin, compared to something like Red Wizard Barley, compared to the Colt skin or whatever else, this skin is actually super sick and definitely on top of El Brown as the two best Primo skins in my opinion in the game. Definitely get it. Star points should be spent on skins. Don't be spending them on boxes on the shop because, guys, skins are priceless. So all in all, that's gonna wrap up this sneak peek inside of Brawl Stars. You guys should have a good idea of everything coming out inside of the game, whether it's the balance changes and everything else they dealt yesterday. I had a crazy day yesterday, so I couldn't post it. Whether it's the new Brawler, Colette, whether it's the new skins coming out inside of the game. Although this is the smallest update of the year, it's still shaping up to be amazing. And that Brawl talk legit blew my mind. So guys, let me know what you think of the new update coming out. And as always, make sure you're going to the shop and using code PAT to support me and Chief Cat and her Meow Mix addiction. That is gonna do it. We'll see what comes out, and maybe this update will come out soon. I'll see you guys inside of the next video. Peace out.